Russia has pledged to deliver the S-300 missile system after last week's downing of a Russian plane by Syrian forces responding to an Israeli airstrike. The Russian Tu-20 military reconnaissance aircraft was shot down by Syrian air defenses that mistook it for an Israeli aircraft. On the 25th, Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu announced that the S-300s will be delivered to Damascus in the next 2 weeks. Earlier, Moscow had decided not to supply the S-300, keeping in view that it could be used against Israel, resulting in escalation of hostilities. In this video, Defense Updates examines if the deployment of Russian S-300 will stop Israel from launching airstrikes in Syria. Let's get into the details. The S-300 is Russian long-range air defense system produced by NPO Almaz. The S-300 system was first deployed by the Soviet Union in 1979. Since then, many variants of the system have been produced. The system is designed to protect important areas like military bases, administrative buildings against aerial threats like fighter jets, bomber aircraft, cruise missiles, and drones. S-300 is considered to be one of the most lethal operational air defense systems in the world. The S-300 can be configured with many types of radars depending on threat analysis. Some of these radars are reportedly capable of detecting stealthy aircraft like F-35 or F-22. Importantly, most of these radars have electronic countermeasures like the ability to change frequency of their signals very rapidly to prevent jamming. The maximum detection range of the main radar against aircraft-sized target is estimated to be 300 kilometers. It can guide up to 12 missiles simultaneously, engaging up to 6 targets at once. S-300 also uses multiple types of missile to target different types of threats. For example, the 9M82 missile has a range of 100 kilometers with a speed of Mach 7.5, and 48 N6E2 missile has a range of 195 kilometers and a speed of Mach 6. The speed of these missiles makes them almost impossible to outrun in a battle space. Also, many of the missiles like 48 N6E2 are not only guided by S-300 radars, but also have active radar homing, making them very agile and hard to shrug off even with very high G maneuvers. For airstrikes, Israel can deploy the F-16 fighter jets. These fighters are very capable jets, especially in the hands of well-trained Israeli pilots. But there's no escape from the fact that these non-stealthy fighters will be detected if they try to intrude in the airspace defended by S-300. In case the S-300 is authorized to fire, then it will be very hard for F-16s to escape. Israel also has F-35 fifth-generation stealth aircraft. These advanced aircraft are probably the best bet for Israel when it comes to defeating the S-300. It'll be very hard to judge at this point if Israel will deploy its newest and very expensive fighter in such a risky environment like this. It must be noted that F-35's airframe is not as stealthy as found in the F-22 Raptor. Against X-band radars, it's only stealthy from the front and rear. Against S-band radar, it's stealthy from the narrow front aspect. Against L-band radar, the limited reduction is achieved from direct front. It has a much greater reliance on radar-absorbing materials to maintain its stealth profile. So even if deployed, F-35 will succeed only if the strike missions are very well planned. Israel's least risky option will be to use cruise missiles from standoff distances. Popeye and Delilah have a range of around 250 kilometers, which will enable them to be launched from the edge of S-300's radar coverage. But these missiles are likely to be intercepted by S-300, as both Popeye and Delilah are subsonic. A saturation attack will be hard to pull off since S-300 has a lot of firepower at its disposal. Each launcher vehicle carries 4 missile containers. A full battalion includes 6 launcher vehicles with a total of 24 missiles in a ready state. Israel's ability to conduct successful airstrikes in Syria till now is the culmination of multiple factors like excellent mission planning, quality hardware, and skilled pilots. Deployment of S300 brings in a different kind of challenge since the system has very little chinks to exploit. It's not clear how many S300 systems will be supplied by Russia, though some reports suggest it will be 8. The number of the system will determine how much area will be under the coverage of S300. Keeping the lethality of S300 in consideration, Israel may have to keep its airstrikes limited to areas which are not under the protection of S300.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.